So we just got off the phone with an RV dealership and they gave us permission to film them. We're gonna ask them, because they're professionals, why you should buy a brand new RV. And then we're gonna tell you why we got the RV that we did. So we're sitting in the car and we just showed up and it is raining like crazy out there.
Look at
Crazy,
her.
look at this. Look. Oh, she's
like,
looking
what
at
is
it.
This?
Look outside. We're gonna wait in here till it calms down a little bit. So we just left the RV place and unfortunately they said they would not be able to talk to us on camera. I don't want to say who it is, but so since they couldn't talk to us, we're gonna go to Best Buy and check out some cameras. Alright guys, there's so much camera gear that you have to do a vlog, and I didn't realize this, but we're slowly learning what to do, how to do it. This is an awesome learning process. Next up is a new camera. Guess who I just ran into? This is Tim from All Our Days.
So I just wanted to say thank you for meeting Tim at Never Ending Adventure. We were just talking about some of the experiences of traveling full-time as a family and just sharing some tips. And so I'd like for you guys to check out their YouTube and Instagram page and check out ours as well, All Our Days on Insta.
Right here. Right here.
Sorry. So I just want to thank them once again, and anybody interested in traveling full-time, check out both of us on our Instagram and YouTube pages.
Heck yeah.
Tim is currently helping this couple out. We're in the Costco parking lot and they have a light that won't turn off. So Tim being a good Samaritan, trying to help them out.
These guys had a light that was stuck on, this one right there. I don't know why it was turned on, but helped them find the breaker panel and then pulled the fuse, and then they'll figure it out later whenever they get to where they're going. Wait a second, what happened to the sound and why are we in the living room? Well guys, we totally forgot to do a mic check before we did a super long video. So we went to the entire car ride with no sound. So we're gonna talk about it now, like right here.
Yep. So we got to the RV country, so the RV dealership, and we had originally called ahead of time since we live about a half hour away. We had called ahead of time to see if we could sit down and ask some questions and film it. And she said that was fine. So we show up, and when we get there, she had told us that her manager said that they were not allowed to do that. So within probably a minute of her saying that, she backtracked and said that corporate wouldn't let her do it. So we were kind of not sure what was true, I guess.
We're thinking the story probably isn't true, but she did say on the phone that she was kind of nervous about it. So I think she just didn't want to, maybe.
Yeah, because we've seen, I mean, plenty of YouTube videos where people have done interviews and have done like walkthroughs at RV dealerships. So, I mean, it could have been just the place we were at. I mean, that specific dealership, but Yeah, so we weren't able to.
So she didn't talk to us on camera, but she did talk to us off camera, and she gave us a few things. So for the first reason that she gave us to buy brand new is because you're the first owner of that RV. You don't have to ask anybody how many, miles it's gone, if there's anything wrong with it, any issues that they've had with it, because you know that if there's any issues with it, it's under warranty. You just go get it fixed.
Well, you just took my point.
Sorry.
That was it. That's the only two things she gave us.
Oh, we got our fifth wheel used because we had a time frame of 6 months to find an RV before we went full time, and we felt that 6 months was plenty of time to be able to get a used one and refurbish it or what is it? Renovate it to the way we like.
So when we initially were looking into going full-time in the RV, we did some research on Instagram and YouTube and saw that a lot of people were into like renovating and just pretty much transforming their RVs. So like Tim was saying, like we had this huge time frame where it was like, okay, we could do this. Like this would be awesome to renovate an RV. So that was one of the main reasons that we wanted to get used, because we had the time frame and then we also wanted to do a renovation.
We also had the tools necessary to do it.
Exactly. And then another reason we decided to get used versus new is because of price point. So in an earlier video, we had talked about the 5 reasons why we were going full time. And one of those reasons was we wanted to be debt free. So in order to continue to do that, in order to be debt free, we needed to get a rig that we could pay for out of pocket and not have to worry about having like a monthly payment or anything like that. So that was another big reason why we went with used instead of new.
The older units have hardwood cabinets. It just feels a little bit more sturdy for me. And also we can add a bunch of toys and things as far as me goes. I can add the inverters and the solar panels, and I guess I can do that with new ones too.
We just felt like they're built a little bit sturdier. It just seemed like the newer ones, when we went to like RV shows and stuff to check them out, were just kind of flimsy, I guess. I mean, I guess they make it with lighter material, but having just real wood just seemed more sturdier, I guess. Or we're also going to share with you guys a few reasons why we personally would want to get a new rig. I mean, it's not that we're against new RVs or anything like that. For
us and what's available to us, this was the best option. But if we didn't have as much time to be able to pick one out or to renovate, we would have gone new. Especially once we had Finley, we quickly realized how our 6-month time frame dwindled away really, really quick. Oh yeah. And looking back now, getting something that was just ready to go would have been ideal. But I mean, even buying used, there was nothing broken on it, nothing that wasn't functioning. So it's not that. It was just we really wanted to do the renovation, and we took on a big project. So I could see the appeal of getting something new. I mean, we went to RV shows and we loved a lot of the layouts. We loved the bunkhouses. We loved like the fancy kitchens and living rooms and stuff like that. But just with our skills, I guess, with him being able to be super handy and being able to fix things and upgrade things, it just made more sense. It just made sense for us to get a project versus something that was just ready to go. All right, guys, we're home. We'll see you next time.